Hi there, how you doing? It's Polly Brennan here, the mental fitness coach from Adventures Coaching. How are you getting on? I want to talk to you about something that I'm doing really well at this week, and I wonder how you're getting on with this. And it's about motivation, but more importantly it's about procrastination, because I discovered this week that I am doing a fantastic job of putting things off. This can happen for lots of different reasons. It can be about your mindset, maybe your energy's low, maybe there's something going on in life that's making you feel a little bit held back. And sometimes we just don't know why. Sometimes there's no specific reason, but we just aren't getting on with things and cracking it and getting things done. Now this is really hard for me because I'm task biased, I'm a doer, I'm a finisher and a completer. I love to get things done. So when this isn't happening for me, it creates a lot of anxiety, it creates stress, especially in the summertime, because I'm usually super solar charged. When the sun's out, I get things done. Maybe you are too. So I've been thinking about lots of different ways to overcome this, and I want to share them with you because this might help you too. The first thing I want to suggest is a simple act of commitment. Are you committed? Do you know what it is you want to achieve? And are you committed to getting that done? Do you really want to get that done? That's the first thing, knowing what you want to achieve. Second thing, make sure it's the just right challenge. Make sure the challenge you're setting yourself is challenging enough that you're going to feel good about getting it done, but not too easy, so it's not going to feel like a win. So how can you get the just right challenge so you feel like you've made a win? Number 3, chunk it down. I'm trying to chunk things down for myself this week and breaking things down into small, manageable tasks, and each single task gets achieved little by little, and little by little, a little becomes a lot. So this is another great way of getting things done and overcoming the challenge of motivation. If something feels too big, make it smaller, make it doable for yourself. Getting started can be really tough. I'm great at ideas and not get started. So I like to apply the 5-second rule. And this is simply that time between deciding you're going to do the thing and being up off your seat and getting started should be no more than 5 seconds. Because any longer than that 5 seconds, I've already thought of 3 great reasons why I shouldn't start yet, or why it won't work, or why it's not going to happen. Reasons and excuses that I tell myself. Next, finish the task. So once you get started and you're on it, don't allow resistance to build where you get to that nearly done bit and then you just don't quite finish it. Get it finished, because it lets you then sense accomplishment, and that'll enable you to get other things done too. Finish it, head down. Don't allow avoidance to get in the way when you're nearly there. Just keep your head down. See it through to the end. And finally, I just want to say, sometimes when you are finding it hard to get that thing started, what you can do instead is you can start something else. You can pick another task and get started with that. So today I went for a run. It wasn't the thing I needed to get done, but I knew it was going to do 2 things. It was going to change my mindset. And secondly, I knew that once I've had that feeling of accomplishment, that feel-good, lovely feeling, I was going to get something else done too. So I recommend that to you as well. Sometimes all we need to do is create the domino effect, where we get started and it starts a chain of events and one thing leads to another. It creates action, it creates shifts, it creates energy builds. And we can create a chain reaction of good habits or positive habits or actions where we start one thing and it leads on to another. So here's the challenge for you and the challenge for me. If you're struggling with motivation this week, if it's been a hard start to the week and you've struggled and you just want to overcome it, here is my challenge for you. I want you to commit to one thing that you can do, something that will give you a reason to celebrate, and something that will shift your mindset and your motivation. And there's 2 things I want you to do. First of all, keep it simple, chunk it down, think of one way to get started with it, and secondly, if at all possible, make it fun. Is there a way to make your task fun? Maybe you can try and beat the clock to get the task done before your time's up, or maybe you can do the task alongside someone else who will help you make it more fun. find a way to keep it simple and keep it fun. So it's Polly Brennan here, your mental fitness coach from Adventures Coach, and inviting you, reminding you that you can do it.